It's time now for the Bear Shell Sign Off News on this Monday night, August 3rd, 2015 year. And just before the Bear Shell signs off tonight, as some of you know, late night news headlines. Yeah, Peter Wiggins tonight, top news headlines at 10 o'clock here on this late Monday night here. President Obama on Monday unveiled the final version of his clean power plant, a set of Environmental Protection Agency regulations that, if implemented, would represent the strongest action ever taken by the United States to combat climate change. The man accused of killing an officer in Memphis, Tennessee, has surrendered in the 40s, but the case is far from over, the city's police chief said. In Manchester, New Hampshire, 14 Republican presidential candidates took turns fielding questions that forum here Monday night, given the voters a snapshot of the packed and wide-open GOP field, mostly rented as national security hawks, advocates for higher. The Senate failed Monday to advance a Republican-led measure to halt federal aid to Planned Parenthood, but leaders of the GOP-controlled chamber are ready to continue the fight, galvanized by a series of unsettling videos about the group. Amid the backlash over Cecil Lyons' death, a second American doctor is now under fire for allegedly illegally hunting lions, but Idaho big game hunter Sabrina Critichelli and Aaron Nelson trying to defend the illegal trophy hunting, saying it helps. Vice President Joe Biden's sister, who also a longtime political advisor, has said he's not spoken with her brother about a plan to run for president, raising more questions about how seriously he is considering the 2016 campaign. The killing of Cecil Lyons by U.S. dentists in Zimbabwe drew a swift and passionate backlash of petition urging Walter Palmer's extradition in Zimbabwe, gathered more than 220,000 signatures. London, Britain's independent police watchdog agency said on Monday that they will investigate an allegation that the police in Wiltshire had dropped a criminal investigation in the 1990s when the subject threatened to go public accusations. U.S. officials on Monday confirmed an expanded bombing campaign in Syria that increased the risk of confrontation with forces loyal to Syrian President Bashar Assad, possibly withdrawn Washington more deeply in the country's punishing four-year war. 3 North Carolina men faced an fear in a government takeover and martial law stockpile weapons, ammunition, and technical gear, while attempted rigged homemade explosive coordinate charges announced by the Justice Department on Monday. At least 2 people were killed in Northeast New Hampshire when a circus tent collapsed after a thunderstorm moved throughout the area, according to state police and local news media. In Centennial, Colorado, James Egan Holmes did not start out in the well as attacker killed. The evidence is lawyers presented in the court last week showed was a once a cute, happy little boy from a Jordan family. In Jacksonville, Florida, Florida authorities called and canceled an Amber Alert for a missing 21-month-old boy. On Monday, they are investigating the disappearance of Lindsay Barton as a homicide. Alpha National Resources Incorporated, one of the largest U.S. coal companies, became the latest in a hard-hit industry to seek bankruptcy on Monday. The auto industry began the second half of the year with a jolt that totaled more than 1.5 million vehicles sold in July, a 5.3% increase from the previous year. Debt ravaged Puerto Rico in the default after foreclosure with a fraction due to the bond payment, ravaging the prospect of the further pain, and the recession-plagued government wealth and the potential impact in the U.S. A PIMCO exchange traded bond fund that once struck the performance of a much larger fund formerly managed by the firm's founder, William H. Gross, may have violated federal security laws. In Westfield, New Jersey, Bobby Christina Brown was buried alongside her mother, Whitney Houston, on Monday, bringing them close to the brief and tragic life of the only child of the singing legend. A soft-bodied femme-like creature reproduced in the Earth's ancient oceans about 565 million years ago, making it the earliest known example of a procreation of a complex organism, a new study finds. In Paris, France, technology to drain heat, trapping CO2 from the atmosphere may slow global warming, but will not reverse climate damage to the ocean in a meaningful timescale, according to research published on Monday. Jessica Alba's Honest Company has been the target of backlash after consumers took to social media to complain that all natural products line of sunscreen is infected by the Washington, hoping to avoid another political war over the Affordable Care Act, the Obama administration is trying to persuade states to cut back big rate increases requested by many health insurance companies for 2016. All right, looking at New England alerts here at 10:04 p.m. on this late Monday night here. In Worcester, Massachusetts, on motorcycle down Somerset Street up from coming out of the B. Worcester Police Department officer has a motorcycle down, requested fire, and Worcester EMS with it. Any update? Patient transported ALS, no trauma alert. Everett, Massachusetts, working fire, 7 Oak Street, overall was in progress. Bear Channel News, I'm Malone. 10:04 p.m. Time now for our sports report here. Looking at Major League Baseball scores here on a Monday night here. Seattle Mariners lead in the Colorado Rockies 7-3 in the top of the fourth. Bottom of the sixth, Chicago White Sox, Tampa Bay Rays tied at 2. San Diego Padres lead in the Milwaukee Brewers 7-2. Texas Rangers over the Houston Astros 11-7. Atlanta Braves, San Francisco Giants 7 in the top of the ninth. New York Mets thumped the Miami Marlins 12-1 in the top of the eighth. Pittsburgh Pirates, Chicago Cubs no score in the top of the second. Toronto Blue Jays and Minnesota Twins 5-1. Arizona Diamondbacks and Washington Nationals 6-4. Oakland Athletics, Baltimore Orioles getting away about 10:05 p.m. Los Angeles Angels, Cleveland Indians getting away about 10:05 p.m. Roger Goodell and the NFL haven't made it easy for us to believe that Patriots are probably guilty of monkeying around in football, but that Tom Brady was generally aware of what was going on. Adidas bids for Houston Rockets James Harden to leave Nike. James Pierre-Paul is talking to Giants training camp, and he's even there, as every day since Giants training camp opened last week, the team has printed a roster of players by number, which includes Jason Pierre-Paul. And Toronto won the Toronto Blue Jays acquired David Price of the Detroit Tigers last week. The objective was that both his pitching excellence and to capitalize on his vast experience here. Pair challenge new time, 10:06 p.m. in this late Monday night. Time now for a travel report on this late Monday night here. And look at that. The situation here, 95 in the northbound side. It's slow from Mechanic Street in Sharon all the way up to Route 1 in Sharon here. Route 95 on the southbound side, so around Route 1 in Sharon here. Route 3 in the northbound side, so from Route 228 Rockland all the way up to the Braintree Split. Stop and go here. 195 on the westbound side, so from Somerset all the way up to Swans here. Southeast Expressway on the northbound side. It is slow from Dorchester to downtown Boston here. Southeast Expressway on the northbound side. Get an accident around Mass Park, so expect delays here. 93 on the southbound side. It is slow from Somerville area to Zekium Bridge here. And 93 on the northbound side, so from Zekium Bridge to Somerville. Mass Park on the westbound side. So from Route 9 in Framingham up to Route 495 in Westboro here. Mass Parking on the eastbound side. It is slow for the Newton corner. Mass Parking on the westbound side, slow around the Elson Brenton tolls here. Route 120 in the northbound side, slow after Route 2 in Lexington here. 95 on the southbound side, slow from Route 495 to Route 113 in Newburyport. Route 101 in the eastbound side, slow for the Kendia stretch here. 95 on the southbound side, got an accident around Route 33 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire here. 95 southbound, slow for the Hampton tolls here. And 95 in the main turnpike, close around Falmouth Spur here in Maine here. And look at that MBTA alert here at 10:07 p.m. here. And it is on the ferries, all looking good here. On the subway system. Still on SL4 Express and minor delays due to traffic. And on the Chimera Rail, Fitchburg line, train 4:30, 8:25 p.m. from Fitchburg, delayed day 10 to 50 minutes due to signal problem. Fitchburg line, train 4:27, 7:50 p.m. from North State, delayed 15-20 minutes due to signal problem. Frank Mainland West line, train 541, 9:25 p.m. from South Station, delayed today at possibly 10 minutes out of Boston Air. Middleborough Lakefield, train 028, 9:25 p.m. from Middleborough Lakefield, delayed day 20-25 minutes out of Middleborough to the Lake General Equipment here. Peter Challenge News Time, 10:08 p.m. It is late Monday night here. Time now for a weather report here. And looking at the radar situation here, and it shows a line of showers of abundance towards southwest of Auburn, Maine, stretching west of the Maine, turn back down for Sanford, Maine, down for Rochester, New Hampshire, down for Dover, New Hampshire, and west to Portsmouth, New Hampshire here. And we're going to track it into these storms, and they're going to be one cell going to head towards Wells, another cell heads north of Portland down for Yarmouth, and near Brunswick, Maine here. And west of us, another cell stretching from southwestern Vermont, stretching in that Albany, Schenectady here, and stretching in east of Little Falls and east of Oneida here. And looking at where are the storms going to be going, these are going to be headed towards the northeast here, towards Vermont, and towards the northwestern Massachusetts and western New Hampshire here. And a hazardous weather outlook here. Alright, hazardous weather outlook here. Day 1 tonight, hazardous weather, not expected time. Day 2 for 7, Tuesday for Sunday. There'll be a amount of probability for scattered strong and severe thunderstorms that should heavy rain and lightning. There will be a potential for large hail and strongly damaging winds. Cannot rule out a possible tornado or even in port range. Footing is also a concern. There, speaking during the morning and continuing in the evening hours here. All right, 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. For tonight, we are going to have some chance of showers and thunderstorms in the overnight hours. Mainly after 3 a.m. Most of the coast low at 70 degrees. Southward about 7 miles by anticipation of 30%. New rain for miles with less than 10 minutes. Check their high amounts possible thunderstorms. Tuesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Most of the coast how about 87 degrees. Southwest with about 6 to 15 miles with gust size 26 miles an hour. Anticipation is 4%. New rain for miles between the 10th quarter day. Check their high amounts possible thunderstorms. Tonight, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms for 2 a.m. Puck G-Fog after 2 a.m. was. Puck cost goes about 63 degrees. Southwest with about 5 to 9 miles per hour. Anticipation 20%. Wednesday, Petrobras for 7 a.m. was. Most of the Alaska have about 82 degrees. West with about 3 to 7 miles an hour here. What's that? Most of the Cusco about 38 degrees. West with about 6 miles an hour here. Thursday, most of the about 39 degrees. Thursday, rain likely after 2 a.m. Mostly Cusco about 61 degrees. Anticipation 6%. Friday, rain likely mostly Cusco. High about 73 degrees. Anticipation 30%. Friday night, chance of rain before 8 p.m. The chance of rain after 9 p.m. Most Cusco about 59 degrees. Anticipation 30%. Saturday, Pottsville, most Cusco about 75 about 59 degrees. Sunday, Pottsville, most Cusco about 67 about 60 degrees. And for Monday, most of Cusco have it 78 degrees. Not temperature at 10:11 p.m. Standing at 76 degrees and Earth gas humidity 82%. That is going to be it for the period chill. Start off news of this late Monday night, August 3rd, 2015. I appreciate you. Have a good night. What a good day, y'all. See you tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. for a morning report. Good night. See you tomorrow morning.